wherever you may be. Welcome to the One Perspective to Another podcast. I'm your humble and gracious host, A. Sanders, here with episode 167. I'm actually recording in the morning for the first time ever. But as always, consistency is key. Consistency is key for peace. Got to get back on this consistency, doing this once every 2 weeks at the least. Things in the background, trying to get these outlines in order to start getting these guests on. Gonna start doing that real soon. Got a couple lined up. Yeah, just whether you getting back into things, it's, I don't know, don't want to make it too time period, but weather, gloominess, atmospheric rainstorms and everything, but you got to keep your consistency, whether you in the gym, whether you physically healing, whether you mentally healing, whether you emotionally healing, whether you got the new job, whether you trying to learn, whether you trying to fix your credit score, whether you trying to get more money, trying to build a business, trying to be a fucking global phenomenon, trying to sing, whatever it may be. You got to keep your consistency for peace. I want to get right into it. I want to keep a timestamp too at 1:35 to enter this iced tea thing that I heard, because sometimes you just gotta be able to hear things when you're ready for it. You gotta have things that resonate for you when you're ready for it, because people tell you the same shit over and over again, but you still never do it until you're ready to hear it. And I'm gonna enter that right now.
People hustle to be seen, others hustle to disappear. Okay? Yeah. So I like to disappear comfortably and to pop out when it's something worth it. You know, Rakim says the one thing I don't need is a spotlight because I already got light. Yeah. You know, being seen is been there, done that.
What you just heard is me, not me, but Ice-T talking about the 1990 rap, that boom bap rap with Rakim. Talking about, I think let the rhythm something. I forgot the name of the song, but talking about he don't need the spotlight because he got his own light. Like that has been, at least for me, my vibe for this year going into it. It's just my peace, my light, my importance, mine, not anybody else's, mine. Like for so long, it's always like outward and wanting to aid and wanting to help and wanting to be and wanting outward. Just too much wanting outward. A part of balance is finding your own balance, and my balance is finding that out, because things don't always resonate. You want to be a good human being. You want to be there for people. You want to be inspiring for people. You want to be inspirational for people, et cetera, et cetera. But sometimes you just got to take time for yourself. But the reason why that resonated with me so much, because it's just that time. It's that time in my own life where I don't need the spotlight. Because a lot of people do things for the likes, the love, the shit. But, like, do you do it because you just fucking want to? Like, do you get this watch because you like it, or because you know somebody gonna look at it and be like, oh, you think you're expensive? Like, what are you doing shit for? What resonates with you from getting X, Y, and Z? Like, do you really need it? Do you really want it? Does it really make you feel better? Does it really make you happy? Questions that need answers. But I say that because it's just the time and the period where these cycles of just people getting back in the shit. Oh, it's my birthday month. I'm tearing the summer up. Just the same repetitive shit that we've been doing for the past, I don't know, however many years. But I don't know, like, is there more? Is there more to do? Like, a lot of people in the background working on things and, like, building shit. And that's what I like to see. Like, not saying that it's anything wrong. If you want to tear the summer up, go ahead and tear the summer up. But it's like every single year, like, it's the same thing. How many times can one tear up one summer? Shout out to Rory and Maul. I'm pretty sure he can give me an answer, because you could tear the summer up every year. But let me preference it. If it makes you happy, then it makes you happy, and that is totally fine. Repetition in it you want to be the greatest summer killer ever, by all means, go do it. But like for me, resonating for me, I just want to be a better human than I was the day before, a better individual, a better whatever I'm trying to achieve. Because one thing that I've learned that is super repetitive is that I'm always constantly learning something. Like I know I've done podcasts about unlearning and relearning things because we ignore a lot of things that we deem important and they just go on the back burner and you got to thaw it out. You put it in the freezer. Like a lot of that shit we can do with our lives. And I'm starting to uncover those things in my own. And it takes time. It takes accountability to be able to recognize like what you need to do better at, what you need to be less with, what you need to take into account for you to be on a better path to get out of these cycles, to get out of the truth, not the truth telling, but telling lies to create the truths, and like just being honest with yourself. Because we all want to head towards greatness. We all want to head towards just like happiness. And I relate this all back to like, you're either one or the other. You're either a winner or you're a loser. But you can be a winner and still learn. You could be a loser and still learn. It's like, are you a creator or a consumer? Do you create products for people to purchase to help them, or you consume things because you want to be helped? Like, it's just, some things are gray, but these things are black and white. Like, which side of the coin are you on? And these apply to all aspects of us living life, humanity, the world, relationships, people, like America. Like, you can do that specifically with America and everything that's going on with that, and foreign policy and laws and TikTok and spies and fucking balloons and shit. You can go the whole 9 yards. But yeah, it's just a catch up for a powwow, I guess, back on my diary episode podcast, because you just got shit that you just got to take care of, and there's no timeline on it, there's no time limit on it, but you just want to consistently improve you want to consistently improve your thought processes, trial and error. Like, a lot of times I've realized, like, I thought life was supposed to be a finite way to be, but there has been a lot of changes and a lot of misinformation that I've learned that I've had to unlearn and relearn. And that's why I've related it all back to, like, with Ice-T talking about, I don't need the spotlight because I got my own light. Like, when you really understand what you need, what you want, what you desire, what comforts you, what hinders you, like what demons you fighting, what enemies you got, like just true knowledge of like some third eye shit, like it just helps make life easier, and it's peaceful. Like, you ain't got to deal with shit. You ain't got to deal with shit. Like, it's just a freeing feeling. And I like the way that I'm transitioning into that, because I just like peace. I've never been in love with more. I've never been in more love than I've been in love with peace. That's a bar. Because, like, even if you strike out, you can say you did it. A lot of greatness is not singular. It takes a whole lot of people, a whole lot of shit. But, like, we not building fucking infrastructures with everything. It's a time and a place to do everything. Like I say, situational awareness is how to do what, how to do this. Shit, I forgot my own quote. Situational awareness. Knowing when to do what and where to do it at. Simple. I wrote that down somewhere too, because it really is simple. Because sometimes you gotta be a little crazy if you want to be able to be great. But it's a method in the madness. Yeah, and that's 167. Just a little powwow, get it out, consistent. Shout out to Anchor, or ex-Anchor, who is now Spotify, for pushing these podcasts out. Shout out to everybody who's been listening. I would podcast every day because it could really be something beneficial, but I just don't have the thought process right now to do it. Like I say, trying to find my own light. But I can be consistent to 2 weeks, every 2 weeks. Like I say, guests are coming. AK, Cody, Ness, a few people we got lined up. But as always, it's just my perspective. And I will catch you on the flip side, and I am out.